This is CCS-TV, empowering voices, inspiring futures.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome to CCS Sportscast. I'm your host, Sebby Gibbs. I'm joined by CCS President Pat Smeraldo, and we're going to talk about some March Madness here. So, first game, Duke versus Siena, number 1 seed versus number 16 seed.
Yep. I mean, when you look at it now, I mean, Siena's coach McNamara is rumored for the Syracuse job as his head in it. Duke's number 1 team, right? Coming in country. Yeah. Pretty good. You got who?
I have Duke.
Nice.
I mean, it's 28-point spread. I don't think.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. Maybe they take it easy a little bit.
Yeah.
Who we got next?
Ohio State, TCU.
Ooh, big one. Ohio State just getting back in the tournament after a little layoff. You got Ohio State.
Yeah,
I like that.
have Ohio State in that one. And then St. John's versus Northern Iowa.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think St. John's going to take that one.
Yeah, Pitino's coming back, right? He gets him back into the tournament. I think he got shafted on the seed a little bit. I think he's a 5 seed. My guy Bobby Walsh still coaching with Pitino. I agree with that, though.
I thought St. John's was going to win it last year. That's who I had winning it last year.
I do too. I follow him because I have a buddy that coaches there a little bit, and I just follow him. But, yeah, they beat up on UConn a little bit. They're back.
Yeah. And then Kansas versus CA Baptist.
Not even close, right? They have former St. Bonaventure point guard Melvin Council leading the point there for them. Kansas, Bill Self, maybe a tournament, favorite for everybody.
Yeah, and then USC Louisville. I got USC. USF.
That's a team that all of Jamestown will be watching.
Yeah.
Former student of mine, I am that old, Brian Hodgson, head coach at the University of South Florida, coming up from Tampa, is bringing a ton of people with him. Also with former teacher / assistant coach at Jamestown, Marty Stockwell, and his daughter Jenna, who is the guru of the data for them. Who do you have winning?
I have USF.
You better. They're going to come get you. Good for you. Yep, right. USF. Yep.
And then Michigan, North Dakota State. Yep. I have Michigan in that again.
Yeah, Michigan State, Tom Izzo. He's a tournament favorite. He's going to be there forever. But yeah, I could see that. Sure.
Yeah, and then UCLA, UCF. I have the upset UCF.
I like that. Yeah. Johnny Dawkins, former Duke point guard, playing against UCLA. Mick Cronin, heck of a coach. I could see that. Those are those mid-range upsets you get every once in a while. I could see that.
And then UConn, Furman. I don't think that one's going to be close either.
No, I think that's one of those beatings early. I think Hurley's got a little bit to prove too, right? He's been picked on a little bit this year. I think Danny Hurley gets that one done too. I agree with you.
And then moving on to the South, I have Florida winning that one. We have the play-in tonight for that game.
Yep. Play-in coming in. Florida beating them. But yeah, I can see that definitely. Florida's Gators, tough team. Couple national championships under their belts too, some years back. Sure.
And then Clemson, Iowa. I have Iowa in that one as well.
Iowa.
They're the favorites. Yep. Even though they're the 9 seed.
Sure.
Seed, yeah.
New coach this year. Had Fran McCafferty last year coming in with a new coach playing. Sure, I can see that. Sure.
And then Vanderbilt, McNeese. I have McNeese in that one. McNeese was Cinderella last year.
Yep.
I think he might do it again this year.
That's one of those story last year. That's one of those mid-range things. And that's the thing is they get those stories and those and with NIL right now the way it is, these teams have changed so much that it gives that little guy a chance, a bigger chance against a school. Sure.
And then Nebraska, Troy.
Yep.
I have Nebraska in that one.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And then UNC, VCU. I have UNC in that one as well.
Yep, I could see that. UNC, I think they're ranked like 17, 18 in the country a little bit. They were up and down. Played in the ACC, though. It's tough. I could definitely see VCU. And VCU's good. They were the 4th team in the A-10. They were okay, but won the championship at Dayton. They had a couple losses with St. Louis and those guys too, so I could see that, sure.
And then we have Illinois, Penn. Illinois in that one.
Illinois. Penn, the Patriot League champ. Sure, I could see Illinois. Illinois is a good team, plays hard. Sure, absolutely.
And then St. Mary's A&M. I have another mid-range upset, A&M in that one. It's close game, 4-point spread each way.
Yep.
So I think A&M in that one.
A lot of those West Coast teams, in St. Mary's and things like that, those teams that come in, they play just a different style of ball. So I can see that, sure.
And then Houston, Idaho. I have Houston in that one.
Houston's pretty good. They're up there, right? Calvin Sampson. They were ranked nationally throughout the whole year. They're probably projected to go deep. Sure, absolutely.
And then Arizona, Long Island. I have Arizona on that one.
Arizona, probably one of the favorites, darlings, to win the whole thing. I would guess. I mean, I just talked to my buddy in Arizona today. He said everybody's a Wildcat fan right now.
Right. And then Villanova, Utah State. I have Villanova in this one. Very close spread. Utah is the favorite. Utah is the favorite. It's going to be a close one there.
Yeah, Utah State had some hype early, but once you get in against a team, like Nova, national championship a couple years back, I mean, then you get a little swallowed up there. Yeah, that's a possibility. Sure, absolutely.
And then next one, I scrolled too far.
That's okay.
Wisconsin, High Point. Wisconsin, that one.
Whiskey, sure. Absolutely, I could see that. Yep.
Arkansas, Hawaii. Arkansas on that one.
Arkansas, I'm a big, I can't even think of his name. What's the Calipari? It's my guy at Arkansas. I'm a big Arkansas guy, big Calipari guy.
And then BYU versus the winner of Texas and North Carolina State University. Wait, that's...
That BYU?
Yeah, I got BYU.
BYU, yep, over Texas or North Carolina State. So they play in the play-in game. That's hard. I agree with you, but I think the people that play in the play-in game get a little rhythm going, either tonight or tomorrow night, and then they carry that rhythm into the next game. So they're versus a team that's been rusty since NC State's been lost, right? Yeah. But I do agree with, absolutely.
Yeah, and they're playing similar conference. I mean, they're the 11 seed, 6 seed. That's not huge difference.
No, not at all.
And then Gonzaga, Kennesaw State, Gonzaga in that one.
The Zags, sure, Merck Few, absolutely.
Yeah, I see them going deep in this.
Yep.
Miami, Missouri, I think Missouri's going to take that one. Another close one.
Yep, good school, good, hard Big 12 team. I mean, absolutely. Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue, Queens. Purdue. I hate saying it because I'm
Queens College.
Penn State guy, but
you're a Penn State guy. I didn't know that. That kills you then, the Purdue. Yeah, Matt Painter, I mean, great coach. Made a run in national championship a couple times. Can coach his tail off a little bit, so I could definitely see him going a little bit. Sure.
And then on to Midwest.
Yep.
We have Michigan versus winner of UMBC and Howard. Michigan.
Number one team in that division, right, in that bracket. Playing in Buffalo, I could definitely see Michigan making a little bit of a run.
Yeah. Georgia, St. Louis, I have UGA in that one.
That's Nicky with a Y. That's his team, Georgia, the Bulldogs. Playing a tough St. Louis team. I actually saw him play in person at Bonaventure. Shoot the three really well, but Georgia's an SEC team. I agree with you 1,000% there.
And then Texas Tech, Akron.
Sure.
Texas Tech in that one.
Over the zip, sure. Those teams get in. I could see that.
Alabama, Hofstra.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alabama versus Hofstra. Alabama, that's where Brian was before he went to Arkansas State. Brian Hodgson was. Nate Oates, great coach. Have a little bit of controversy going right now with a player, but definitely getting through there through Hofstra. I agree.
Yeah, I got Bama in that one. Tennessee versus winner of SMU and
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, Miami of Ohio.
Yep.
That's going to be tough. I think Miami of Ohio is a really good team.
Miami of Ohio lost one game all year. It was in the first round of their conference tournament. I actually watched part of it, too. They hadn't lost all year. It is what it is. They're still a good team. They're 31-1 or something like that. I don't know.
I think Tennessee's going to win, but I could see Miami of Ohio pulling the upset if they do beat SMU.
Absolutely.
And go to the dance.
Yep.
So, Virginia versus Wright State. I got Virginia in that one.
Absolutely.
And then Kentucky, Santa Clara.
Yes, sir.
Kentucky. Iowa State, Tennessee State, excuse me.
Yep.
I have Iowa State in that one.
I can see that. Iowa State's a good team.
So that's the first round of the bracket. Next one we will talk about in the next podcast.
Did you fill your bracket out for the CCS? Is this going to be your bracket?
Yeah.
We're doing a little
Filled it
CCS-TV competition here. We're asking all the CCS-TV to fill out a bracket. I got Sebby winning it. Better than he's the sports guru. Good job, Sebby.
All right. We'll see you guys next segment. We're going to talk about the draft a little bit, and then after that we're going to talk about who Bills need to target in the draft, free agency recap. So we'll see you guys next.
Ladies, it's your night to shine. The CCS 5th Annual Ladies Red Carpet Gala is back. Join us for an evening of dancing, desserts, and dazzling fun. Saturday, March 28th from 7 to 11 p.m. at the Doubletree Hotel Ballroom in Jamestown. Tickets are just $30, ladies only, 21 and up. Proceeds benefit the Community Foundation's Chautauqua Area Scholarship Program Fund, helping support young women in our community.
Jamestown, New York is where innovation meets sustainable growth, fostering a vibrant community of creative, dedicated people who truly love where they live. It's a place where you can build a fulfilling life with excellent schools, quality healthcare, and a cost of living that supports your ideal lifestyle. Blending small-town charm with easy access to big city amenities, Jamestown is the perfect place to live, work, and raise a family. Jamestown, New York, the pearl of opportunity and balance.
Welcome to the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame, located at 15 West 3rd Street in Jamestown. Visitors will see photographs, awards, apparel, and other sports memorabilia. We invite all visitors to stop in the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and learn about the sports history of Chautauqua County.
At Wegmans, we've crafted our new sandwiches with layers and layers of deliciousness. Each one is made fresh with our very best ingredients, like hearty breads made with grains from near our stores, premium cheeses, and freshly carved meats. We've packed big, delicious flavor into every bite for sandwiches that are endlessly good.
Welcome back on the CCS Sportscast. This segment we're going to talk about draft. I have my mock draft 1.0. We will talk about the draft up until it comes. I will be going. It's in Pittsburgh. Very excited for that. So I will be going to the draft. Hopefully we can get some interviews. We have all this set up, draft experience. So with the first pick in the NFL draft, I have the Raiders taking QB Fernando Mendoza out of Indiana. I think this is the obvious first overall pick. Fernando Mendoza, Heisman Trophy winner, won the Natty this year. I think he's a great prospect, best QB prospect we've had in a long time. He's up there with, Bryce Young was a great prospect coming out of college. Mendoza's a great prospect, and the Raiders have done a very great job of building around him. As it's pretty much obvious, this is the pick, at least the first pick. Second overall pick, New York Jets. I have them taking linebacker Arvell Reese out of Ohio State. Arvell Reese, great defensive player. He calls himself a linebacker edge, kind of hybrid. They definitely need to beef up their defense. The offense is not looking great right now. They have Geno starting right now, traded Justin Fields to the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's Geno, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. Our offense is not going to be great just because the point guard of the offense is, the quarterback. So, and Geno Smith is he's not the guy, So next, Cardinals taking Francis Magawa. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but tackle out of Miami. They need to beef up their O-line. New QB coming in. It might be Gardner Minshew. It might be Jacoby Brissett. They might go pick up Kirk Cousins. Who knows what's happening, but they definitely need to beef up this O-line. Next, I have the Titans taking Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love, great running back prospect. Titans, Cam Ward. They need to rely on the run game a little bit more with a young QB, but I think Jeremiah Love would be a great pick for them. Next, Carnell Tate for the New York Giants. I have the New York Giants going for Carnell Tate. I said it backwards, but wide receiver Ohio State, best wide receiver prospect in this draft for sure. I think it's going to help them. Jackson Dart, obviously, young QB. Need to get him some weapons. They did that in free agency, getting him Isaiah Likely, but yeah. And then I have the Cleveland Browns. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to hope that Carnell Tate falls to them. If not, I think their second option is going to be Spencer Fano, tackle out of Utah. They lost Wyatt Teller in free agency, So I think they need to, add some players to the offensive line. Next, I have the Washington Commanders taking David Bailey, edge at Texas Tech, to pair with Adafe Ajobo there. Picked him up in free agency. I think it's going to pair well. Loss of Von Miller. This offense is pretty much complete for them. They've been making a lot of moves with free agency, so I think the defense is next for them. Next, I have the Saints at 8 taking Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver at USC. They have Chris Olave, Tyler Shuck. They definitely need another weapon, similar to the Carolina Panthers situation. Then I have number 9 Chiefs taking Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU. Trading away Trent McDuffie, they definitely need some help in the secondary. Number 10 Bengals taking Caleb Downs, safety at Ohio State. I scrolled. Yeah, taking Caleb Downs. They definitely, this division is super tough for the Bengals. So I think they do need to have a great defense. Their defense has been lacking this past for a few years. So it's in this division filled with great defenses, they need to also have one. So yeah. Next, 11, the Miami Dolphins taking Colton Hood out of Tennessee. Colton Hood, cornerback. They definitely need help in the secondary. Traded away Garrett Wilson, so it's didn't trade away Garrett Wilson, wrong division team. Traded away Jalen Waddle to the Broncos, so it's a bit surprising that they wouldn't take a wide receiver here, but I do have them taking a wide receiver at the end of this first round. But Colton Hood going to Miami Dolphins, need help in the secondary after losing, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they don't have the greatest secondary. So then I have Sonny Styles, linebacker, going to Cowboys, and I think he dips a little bit. Projected around anywhere from 4 to 8 being picked. I think he's going to fall to 12 to the Cowboys. Cowboys desperately need help on the defense, so yeah. Number 13, the LA Rams taking Monroe Freeling, tackle out of Georgia. This offense is there for them. I could easily see them making a run. Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford aging, but I could easily see them going deep this year. So I think you add to this offense, and you're going big. And trading for Trent McDuffie, they're going to have a great defense. So I think the O-line's what they need. Next, Baltimore Ravens taking wide receiver Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. The Ravens Zay Flowers is not a wide receiver 1 for the Ravens. I think they do need another wide receiver, as in, Jordan Tyson, great prospect out of Arizona State. I think it's going to really complement Lamar, Zay Flowers in this offense. Next, I have the Buccaneers taking Kenyon Sadiq, the greatest tight end combine performance ever, they say, with Kenyon Sadiq running a really fast 40, set many records in this combine. Very similar prospect to Kyle Pitts, but I can see them going for him. Lost from Mike Evans. They need another weapon. Then, and this is also a big fall, I have number 16, the Jets taking D-end Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain was criticized a little bit at the combine because they showed that he is my bad. They showed that he had shorter arms than expected for a DN, and that affects, swim moves, any club, any pass rush move that a DN's trying to do, their arm length has to do with that. So I see him falling from top 10 to about 16 to New York Jets. And yeah, Jets doubling down on defense. Number 17, I have the Lions taking C.J. Allen, linebacker at Georgia. Loss of Alex Anzalone, need to filling in the defense a little bit. Number 18, Minnesota Vikings taking Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon. See, the Minnesota Vikings picking up Kyler Murray. This offense is there. This defense is what's holding them back, I think, so I can see them going defense. Wide receiver Denzel Boston, I think, is going to go to Carolina. Like I said, they need another weapon other than Tedero and McMillan. Bryce Young needs help as the loss of Rico Dowdle, arguably their best offensive player last season, so definitely need help. Number 20, this is from Green Bay. Cowboys taking Jared McCoy, cornerback from Tennessee. Good prospect. Cowboys need defense. Lost to Trayvon Diggs last year. They just need D. People have them taking Mansour Lane a lot at 12, but I don't think he's going to fall. And they do need to beef up this defense, so I think they're going to go Jared McCoy, 20th, cornerback at Tennessee. Number 21st, Steelers taking Penn State guard Ione Hawaiian. He's Hawaiian, so his first name's a little rough, so I don't know if I'm good. I think I'm going to crush it. So, guard out of Penn State. Number 21 to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 22 to the Los Angeles Chargers. I have Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, safety at Toledo. This is a team that the offense is almost complete. They do need another wide receiver, but I think they're almost there. So we are going to talk about the remainder of the draft. We have 10 more picks. In next segment, we're also going to talk about the Bills pick and Bills needs in this next segment. So we will see you guys there.
To enlist into the National Guard, you first have to contact a recruiter. So either calling up your local office or going online and finding who your nearest recruiter is. So you talk to the recruiter. Once you speak to them and you schedule an appointment, you come in. Don't be afraid to come into our office. Coming in does not make you have to join. It's just answering any questions that you might have and seeing how we can help you get there.
Where you can not only find your next new car, you can customize it exactly how you want it. Build a vehicle from one of your favorite brands. Secure rebates and incentives and expect delivery within 6 to 8 weeks. Get the keys to your ride in-store or in your own driveway and enjoy a year of complimentary Schultz Auto Care. Walk in to view our exciting inventory of vehicles arriving daily or schedule your digital consultation online today to discover why we say you can't beat a Schultz deal.
At Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, we believe in supporting our community and helping you achieve your financial goals and strive to make a positive impact for our members and the community. Our mission is to empower individuals with the skills and resources necessary to achieve financial freedom. As our members and the community achieve their goals, we fulfill ours, creating a brighter future together. Southern Chautauqua Federal Credit Union, your partner in financial well-being.
Welcome back on CCS Sportscast. I'm your host, Sebby Gibbs. Welcome to the last segment of this podcast. We're going to go through these last 10 picks very quickly because I want to talk about this Bills pick. It's going to be very detailed. So, number 23, I have the Philadelphia Eagles taking D-end Akeem Messidor. Number 24, Cleveland Browns taking Omar Cooper Jr. Akeem Messidor's D-end. Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver from Indiana. Number 25, Caden McDonald, D-end defensive interior out of Ohio State. I'm going to skip the Bills pick for now because I'm going to talk about it in just a second. Number 27, Kendrick Falk, edge out of Auburn, going to the 49ers. Texans taking Caleb Banks, defensive interior from Florida. Number 29, Chiefs taking Casey Concepcion. Number 30, Miami Dolphins taking Chris Bell, wide receiver, Louisville. Number 31, I have the Patriots taking Jacob Rodriguez, linebacker. And number 32, Avion Terrell, going to the Seahawks. So, number 26, I have the Bills taking guard Caden Proctor. So, this is a little confusing of a pick. Bills, you think about Bills' needs. They picked up cornerback in free agency. They picked up D-end in free agency. They need linebacker and O-line. You think linebacker would be the first priority. But in this 3-4 that we're running, I think that Milano and Shaq Thompson will fit very well. So I would expect them to re-sign the two in the next week or two. I think either one or the other is going to re-sign, maybe both of them. Caden Proctor is a great guard talent, very athletic guard out of Alabama. And the problem in most of these games that the Bills lost last year, Texans game let up, 8 sacks? That's just not necessary. The Bills need to give Allen time. Allen is aging, broke a bone in his foot, so you definitely need to give Allen more time in the pocket. He's not going to be as mobile as people have seen him, I don't think, because Allen, he's being dealt with injuries lately. So, also, Bills free agency, we're going to recap it a little bit. Oh, also, edge. Edge, you would think the Bills would go with over guard, but I'm not sold on edge right now because 3-4, you have 3 linemen up front. I think Ed Oliver's going to be on edge, Deion Walker's going to be in the middle, and then Greg Rousseau's going to be on one side, Bradley Chubb and Michael Hoyt going to be the outside linebackers. But I do think if they go linebacker in the draft, they're going to go someone like C.J. Allen out of Georgia, who I had the Lions taking, or who the Patriots took, Jacob Rodriguez out of Texas Tech. But if we do go edge, I think they could re-sign Von Miller, they could sign Von Miller, Leonard Floyd, Kyle Van Noy, Cameron Jordan. These are all older guys who I could see temporarily fitting in. So, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see March Madness World Baseball Classic. That's why I'm wearing the Skeens jersey today. It's Tuesday, so we have not seen the final of the finals. Hoping the U.S. take it against Venezuela. Great game yesterday, Monday. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time on CCS Sportscast.
Looking to feed the family, the whole team, or just your own hungry self? Honest John's has you covered. We're talking fresh-made subs, crispy wings, and pizza so good you might just start happy dancing. Trust Honest John's for takeout, delivery, and easy online ordering so you can get the goods without lifting more than a finger. Or stop in for our famous all-you-can-eat pizza buffet. From crispy wings to cheesy pies, Honest John's satisfies. Order now at honestjohns.pizza.
There's always something happening in Lakewood. Kids can climb, swing, and play on our brand new playground, while grown-ups shop, sip coffee at Ryder's Cup, or catch live music at Hartley Park. Hit the courts, sail the lake, and explore our library and local markets. Lakewood brings neighbors and visitors together with fun around every corner. Lakewood, New York. Come play, come stay. Where good times live.